U.S. Congressman Thomas Massie is under attack because of his efforts with Ro Khanna to release the Epstein files. The powers that be are not happy with him at all, which is why today Thomas Massie posted this on X. Within hours of the Epstein file release, a super fat PAC funded by the Israel First billionaires Miriam Adelson, Paul Singer, and John Paulson, who himself appears in the Epstein's Black Book, bought another $800,000 of TV ads against me. I'll still win, but if I lose, it was worth it. Again, Miriam Adelson doesn't even live in the United States. She doesn't even go here. But she's somehow able to pay and, fund super PACs, and she's able to involve herself in American politics. At the bare minimum, when it comes to dual loyalty, at the bare minimum, when it comes to having dual citizenship, I don't think it should be legal for dual citizens to be able to involve themselves in politics. I really don't. I think it's the very bare minimum. Dual citizens should not be able to pay and to fund lobbying groups. They shouldn't. I don't see there's no way you can put that as America first. This lady doesn't even live in America. So they're going after him. Of course, they've been going after him. If you just see the amount of ads, attack ads, they're going after Thomas Massie. Luckily, he has a very loyal base in Kentucky. I want to also show you what it was discovered today. I'm just seeing this today, this interview he did, where Thomas Massie is directly stating, let me scroll down, I had it bookmarked somewhere, there it is. He's directly stating that Kash Patel went after him and his staff because of the fact that he's pushing for the release of the Epstein files. So take a quick listen to this.
Patel's staff threatened. Also, I'm going to say this here on camera because it's important. One of Kash Patel's staff threatened my staff with a criminal investigation if we didn't straighten up and play ball.
Interesting.
I was going to ask you about that, but since you brought it up, and I didn't,
I'm bringing it up.
Okay, you brought it up.
And so, like a criminal investigation having nothing to do. He said it was going to be a fraud. We're going to investigate one of your staff for fraud. Right. And he told another one of my staff this: if you guys don't straighten up, if you want to play hardball, if this is how you want to play it, or something like that, this member of your staff is going to get criminally investigated for fraud. A very specific threat.
So, I mean, there you go. He's getting threatened. Him and his staff are getting threatened by Kash Patel, the FBI director. I'm making a whole nother video on Kash Patel here in a bit. For what? For pushing for the release of the Epstein files. There's truly a handful of U.S. congressmen, the entire Congress. There's only a handful of them, I think less than 5, that truly are not bought out, that I feel like are thinking about the best interests of Americans. And, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she just left office. I wish she didn't, because regardless of whether or not I agree with everything she does across the board, I felt like she was one of the very few that stood up to the Israel lobby, truly. And she was supportive of the release of the Epstein files and everything else. But here's Thomas Massie, and he's doing it. He's doing it, and he's not stopping. And he's speaking out so quickly, so loudly about the Israel lobby, about Miriam Adelson, using words like Israel first, talking about how the Epstein files are exposing the Israeli Mossad, how the Epstein files are implicating, these global elite that are bought out and blackmailed by the CIA and the Mossad especially. And that's what is setting off the Israel mob, literally a mob, so much because of this specifically. So, excuse me. So while this is all going on, what people also need to understand is they're pushing so many attack ads thinking that it's actually going to work. What we're realizing, and which is why I think there's a silver lining to this, is the harder that they try, the harder that they're pushing to control, to push these attack ads, the more that they're doing this, it's only waking people up more. It's only waking people up more because you have to just rationally ask yourself, why are they spending so much money attacking him? Why are they spending so much money attacking him? And I know you guys and me and you guys both understand very clearly it's because of his criticism of Israel. But there are some people that really aren't, watching YouTube every day or checking social media, and they really are just getting everything from mainstream media. And it really takes just a simple question like that to wake these people up. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening when these billionaire pro-Israel shills, Israel first shills, go about attacking a congressman simply because of his position on Israel. Simply because of his position on Israel. I think that what we just saw with the release of the Epstein files it's just the surface. It's just the surface of how bad things are getting. And you can't hide it anymore. No matter how much they try to purchase the media, no matter how much they try to purchase CBS News, their ratings dropped. They purchased TikTok. All of a sudden, people are flocking it and leaving and going on to Upscrolled. It doesn't matter how much they try to exert control. The people are absolutely sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. So let me go ahead and share my screen one more time and show you a few other things that we're starting to notice. I mean, let's see. What else did I want to share here? Here's another. Actually, let me go ahead and share my screen and show you guys this. This just goes to show what's going on with the blackmail about Jeffrey Epstein. I don't understand how he can just have these sort of conversations and people will accept it. People will accept the way he speaks to them. So Jeffrey Epstein is sending this to blank. We don't know the name of the person he's sending it to. And Jeffrey Epstein just straight up asks, do you have the photo of you and the girls in Paris when you looked fat and retarded? Could you send it to me? And this is only a screenshot of the entire page, but the person responds and says, yes, I'll look. Something along the lines of, yes, give me a second, let me look. So Jeffrey Epstein is literally just mocking people. They're responding back, yeah, here's a photo of me looking like an idiot with some girls. You notice how he didn't say women, girls. And they're going about and just agreeing to him. And, it makes you wonder why. Why are they allowing themselves to just do this? Why would they send Jeffrey Epstein these photos? Well, maybe it's because Jeffrey Epstein already has compromising material on these people, so they just have to agree because they recognize there's no other choice at this point. Jeffrey Epstein has them blackmailed, so everything he asks, even when he talks to them like this, they have to agree. Because what is the alternative? They get exposed? No, of course not. So this is kind of the mindset of these people. And notice again, when I talked about in my last video, the level of supremacy that Jeffrey Epstein had, I mean, this is the way he's speaking to these people. He really doesn't give a damn. He's speaking to people like this because he's a supremacist. And so many of our politicians are blackmailed by these individuals that are incredibly supremacists because of their religion. And there's only a few congressmen like Thomas Massie speaking out about it. And now the powers that be are going after him in droves. I really worry for this guy's life. I truly, I think he's an amazing congressman. If you guys haven't, give him a follow on X. Just go show him some support, regardless if you believe in all of his politics. I think he's just one of the very few that are really sticking up to the system. So that's it for this video, guys. If you found it interesting, I'd appreciate it if you click the subscribe button below and give it a thumbs up as well. And I'll see you guys here in a bit in the